What's going on? Welcome to Phase 4 cycling from the UK to Australia. We're currently here in Trieste, and on this episode today we're going to be heading down the EuroVelo, going through Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, into Bosnia, and then finishing back off in Croatia in Dubrovnik. We're going to be seeing some wild things and hopefully catching some fish. So today's a big day for the better and for the worse, because on this day 3 years ago I sadly overdosed, and yeah, it kind of leaves a negative impact on me every year that goes by. But there is also a positive thing about this day. A year ago today, I left out on my first bikepacking trip, cycling from the UK to Athens. And yeah, I mean, I always think about it on this day just because I don't know what my life would have been like if it didn't happen. Would I have still been the seshead that I was, or would I have managed to change my life around at some point? I would have liked to think I would have, but yeah, it always plays on my mind on this day. So fingers crossed we have a good day today. It's beautiful scenery around there. I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's get this show on the road. Let's go.
So we're back on the bike again, absolutely loving life. Got a couple of problems when I weren't recording though. Number one, my rack has decided to snap and it's not very good. And I don't have the funds to repair it. Not repair it, replace it, because that's what's needed doing to it. So I decided to just put some gaffer tape on it for now. Fingers crossed it holds out, but we'll see. And as for today, to get down onto the Mediterranean coastline, we've got to go through 3 countries. Italy, where we are now, we've got to head over a massive hill through Slovenia, and then drop down on that to get into Croatia, where we'll be on the Mediterranean, loving life. But this hill right here will not make me love life, I promise you that right now. It's over 1,000 meters of elevation, over 25 kilometers. And unfortunately for me, it's not like the roads that were in Switzerland or like the roads that have been in Italy in the Dolomites. It's rough. I know it's rough, I can feel it in my bones. But listen, this is the last time you'll stop hearing me moan about hills until we get to about Turkey. So you're gonna have to deal with me for the next 5 minutes. So we're out of Italy, we're into Slovenia. We're not gonna be staying here for too long, so don't get used to it, because we've got to bugger off over this hill. It's gonna be horrible. I've just had a nice few days rest, and now it's no longer rest, it's straight into the dirty hill that we're going to be climbing. I was actually meant to be climbing this hill yesterday, but by 8 o'clock in the morning it was like 28 degrees and I wasn't really feeling it. So I've decided to come today, but the only problem is today, I've got headwinds. Headwinds going up a hill. I would have rather cycled in the heat, so the gamble didn't pay off. But it is what it is. Less fart, more poo. Let's go. I don't know whose idea it was to put this massive hill in between Italy and Croatia, because I think it's Slovenians. They're just taking the piss a little bit. Thought, yeah, you know what we'll do here is put a massive hill for not for the cars, for the cyclists. Car. Here we are. We've made it. Croatia. I would say we've made it. We've still got 16 kilometers of climbing, but after that first bit of climbing, it wasn't too bad. It was nice and steady. I guess the amount of elevation over the time period that we're going, over the amount of kilometers, isn't too bad. It's been pretty cruisy. There's not been too many steep climbs, so fingers crossed it carries on like that. But what I need to do, connect to disconnect. If you don't know about connect, get your bloody words out, son. Get your words out. Connect to disconnect. It is going to be an adventure community. There's flies all over me. I'm trying to plug this here, but I can't plug it very well. Anyway, listen, I've got a virtual reality going on. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And there's going to be a community coming out called Connect to Disconnect. It's going to be for adventures. Fucking flies, man. Flies. Just give me a second. So what was I saying? Yeah, it's going to be an adventure community for all different types of adventurers, whether you're a bikepacker, hiker, bikepacker, van life, whatever. There's going to be like a forum in there where everyone can chat and meet up and trade ideas, trade routes. And also on top of that as well, there's going to be like raffles going off in there. There's going to be exclusive content, what won't be putting out on my YouTube. So yeah, if you want to sign up, there's going to be a link in the bio. If you want to see the virtual world, I'll leave a link in the bio as well. It's like a 360 of everywhere that I've been to. It's pretty cool, to be fair, not blowing my own trumpet. But let's put this sticker on and get out these flies. There we are. Connect to disconnect to the world. It's going to be the biggest adventure community in the world. Still pushing through, still pushing through. The rack though, the rack's struggling pretty bad. I've got a big problem, a very big problem, but going to sort it out when I get to the top of this hill instead of dealing with it at the midpoint, because the sun is coming up now and starting to feel that heat a little bit. Right, so this is the problem we've got at the minute with the rack. Basically, this bit here used to be all rubber, but it's gone away. It's disappeared completely. It's rubbed away. The rubber is rubbed away, would you believe? So that means that this rack just keeps going back and forward like that, which is something that we don't really want, because that's what makes it get stuck in the spokes. So what I've done is to put some gaffer tape around it, and then I've put the gaffer tape around on the opposite side. Fingers crossed it's going to stick. Fingers crossed I find myself a new rack, else we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a very big problem on our hands. Tell you what, give me a bit of gaffer tape and all your problems will be solved. I'm like a mechanic, and all I need is one tool, one thing, and that is gaffer tape. I mean, we're running more smoother than ever. Nah, I didn't end up doing any fishing yesterday. I did get down to the coast, but it was just a bit of a depressing one for me yesterday towards the end of the day, to be honest with you. Obviously the rack started off in the morning, that kind of put a downer on my mood. The heat started getting to me, and then obviously with it being the 3-year marker where I overdosed, it was just a bit of a miserable end of the day. Even though I was watching a beautiful sunset by the beach, which was incredible, I just wasn't appreciating it enough for what it was and what was going on in my head. But listen, it's a new day. I've woke up in a fresh mood, looking out at the sea, because I slept on the beach last night, and I've realised how lucky I am actually to be here. So it's going to be a new day. We are on the coastline of Croatia. I do not know the name of the place that we are, because I cannot pronounce English words for the life of me. So Croatian words are definitely a mouthful, so I can't do that for you. I do apologise. I might just leave it here just so you can know where I am. But I do know where we're going today, because it's only 3 letters, and it's the island of Pag. Fingers crossed I can get the fishing rod in the ocean and finally catch myself some dinner for later on today. Let's go. So with it, first problem, absolute nightmare. When is this rack going to give me a break? The other side snapped off now as well. Pah! It's all right, don't worry about it. We've got some gaffer tape to sort it out. And we're back on the bike. I've said it once and I'll say it again. There's nothing what a little bit of gaffer tape can't sort your problems out with. I feel like I've got a degree in racks and gaffer tape right now. I might be selling the course coming soon on this channel. But in all seriousness, I do need to find myself a new rack. There are 2 that do the rack I need, with what goes with the axle through the wheel. The thing is, one don't deliver to Croatia, and the other one that did want to collaborate with me a few days ago, before I realised that the rack was broken, and I declined the offer because I committed myself to restrap, and within 12 hours of me declining that offer, what they sent through to me of the rack and the panniers, I got the crack in the frame, the first one. So I decided to go back to them and ask them, with my tail in between my legs, is the offer still on? And they said, no, it's not on. You're gonna have to pay full price. I went, fucking hell, that's rude, isn't it? Well, I can't afford to be paying for their racks and their panniers. Bit expensive for me. We're gonna have to find out a different solution to the problem I've got right now, so yeah. I promise this episode will not be all about this bike rack. We will get it sorted and you will hear no more of the bike rack anymore, because I'm getting fed up with it as well, so I can't imagine how you're feeling about it all. I mean, we're on the Mediterranean. The views are beautiful, life's beautiful, and it's just this one bloody problem I've got.
So we're not too far off Pag now. Literally just got on the ferry to get over here. Cost like €8, absolute steal. The only problem that I've got is on the way down here, it's like a massive drop down to the ferry. And I think to get out of here, it's going to be a massive climb, and it is peak day and the sun has been beating down on me all day today. It's been a killer. There's been no trees, no nothing. And obviously with the rack breaking, it took out like an hour of my day of where I could have been underneath some shade, but I'm not. But anyway, we're gonna get off here. We're gonna go do some more climbing, I guess, and then we're gonna look for a campsite. I need to have a shower and wash some clothes because I'm stinking right now. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you it was going to be hills. Just checked, it's 30 degrees. It's not too bad, but it's bad enough. Bad enough when you feel like you're in the middle of a desert. More or less is a desert, let's be honest. There ain't net about here. There's net! As you can probably see, I'm losing my mind a little bit. I'm losing my marbles. Heat'll do that to you. I was just staring at a spot for too long, started hallucinating a little bit. Took me back to the days when I used to get on the mushies. Ah! Get on! There's nothing like a bit of headwind first thing in the morning, you gotta love it. Not as strong as this though. God, I'm not making any pace at the minute at all. I was speaking to the guys at the camp and they said there was meant to be a storm last night. There weren't one, but there were some heads playing some music till bloody 3 o'clock in the morning. Nothing but Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa Dingle can get in the bin. I used to be a fan of her, no longer. But listen, we've got 77 kilometres to get to Zadar, and I'm going to pace it through here now because I don't really want to get caught with the back end of this storm. It's coming down from the Dolomites. Fingers crossed I can get there in time. Oh, thank God we were off that. I just went over some like really loose gravel, fell off the bike, smashed up all my clothes, so, and my knees, and my camera. I broke the ND filter on my camera, so I don't know if it's going to be taking good enough footage anymore, but listen, I don't know, I don't have anything positive to say for you, to be honest with you. It just seems like I keep getting fucking thrown curveballs every 2 seconds, so yeah, fuck. We stay positive though, guys, we stay positive. Yeah, so there is a storm coming, that's for sure. And that's where I'm meant to be heading, where all them dark clouds are. So I think I'm going to hold out for an hour and see if it passes. Fingers crossed it does. There's just a bit of lightning gone off over there. It's always when you never get lightning on camera. When no matter how long you put your camera over there, you can put it over there for 5 minutes. As soon as you take it away, there's lightning there all the time. I've 16 kilometers in, got another 55 to go to get to Zadar, where I think I'm going to pitch up for the night, try and get some decent night's kit. But yeah, that doesn't look so great over there, does it, at the minute? So there weren't too much to come with the storm. There was a lot of thunder. I didn't see too much lightning, just a little bit. But it seems like the storm's going down towards Zadar. So my logic here is I'm hoping to jump onto the back of it and maybe catch the tailwind of it all. But as you can see, it looks pretty gloomy that way. But I am picking up some speed. And I don't know whether that's me going downhill or it's a bit of wind that's taking me along with it. Fingers crossed it's a wind, because I know we're coming up some tasty hills towards getting into the Zadar. So that wasn't so bad as what I thought it would be. After 20 kilometres of talking to you and going at the tailwind at the back of that storm, it ended up clearing up. It just went straight past me. I just watched the skies clear up and the sun came out and it was beautiful. So I've just got here to Zadar, which is a beautiful city. I checked into the hostel.
believe it or not, there's a couple of bikepackers there. So we've decided we're going to do a bit of a convoy for the next couple of days, making our way down to Split and then maybe going into Bosnia with each other. I'm going into Bosnia for sure, to Mostar. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm happy I've met a few bikepackers because it's all shits and giggles doing it by yourself, but when you've got someone with you to have a normal conversation with, it's a lot more refreshing than your own thoughts after a month of being on the road. So I'm quite excited for it to get on the road tomorrow. Morning, morning. How are we getting on this morning? You can probably tell I've not got a convoy with me because the lads went out for a few brewskis last night. They messaged me this morning saying they knocked on a little bit later than what they thought they would. I did wait around for a couple of hours, but I'm not waiting around all day. But that's all right. I'm well refreshed. Got a good night's sleep last night compared to the night before. Obviously listening to Dua Lipa till stupid o'clock in the morning. Legs are feeling pretty good this morning as well. I pumped up the tyres for the first time in like 3 weeks. So yeah, we're running smooth on the road, and my social batteries ran out a little bit as well. Chatting to everyone in the hostel last night, it was good. Meeting some faces that are in the same mindset as what I am, obviously traveling the world, enjoying life and getting out here. We are going to be making our way down to Split, should be getting down there in the next couple of days and then moving on to Mostar. I was speaking to one of the bikepackers yesterday and he said the road from Mostar down to Dubrovnik is meant to be incredible, so it's got me excited to be going there, because I was going to skip Mostar because I'm making a massive detour just to go see this one place, but this lad's told me it's going to be a decent ride on the way back down. It's like a train track ride or something like that, so yeah, excited for it. I don't know what it is, but today I am in a bloody good mood. I don't know if it's just because I cheated the storm. Last night again, the storm ended up coming in and it was non-stop raining all night, so I feel like I got a Brucey bonus there because I weren't out camping. And also on top of that as well, I haven't had no dramas with my rack at the minute, so it's all round. We're winning today. I am starving though, I do need to get some food. I only had breakfast about a couple of hours ago. Don't know what is going on with my appetite at the minute, but I cannot stop eating for the life of me. At the moment, I've just brought myself some lunch from the supermarket. I've came out and a little bit of a snack of it and I just can't stop eating it. I'm just going to scram the whole thing. I got some chicken schnitzel, I got myself some peppers, I got myself some bread, got myself a bottle of Coke. I don't know what's up with me. I don't know what's up with me at the minute, but I'm here for it. This all cost me £6, so I'm just going to keep stopping off at every supermarket I go to. At the minute, the one thing that I've been loving is I've been getting like 500 grams of yogurt, dumping it into a bowl, loads of honey, loads of kiwi, mix it up. The bee's knees, mate, just what you need. But yeah, my appetite is off the charts at the minute and I'm loving it. Lovely day's ride that was today. Just down the coastline, no hills, just chilling out, taking it all in. Even had a little bit of tailwind as well, which was beautiful. I've just set up here, camp right now. Well, not right here, I'm by the beach right now. Not really by the beach, by the rocks, by the sea, whatever, you know what I mean. I hope you do. Gonna get the fishing rod out. I feel like today's gonna be the day that I catch some fish. I've only got a small bit of bread. I know what you're probably gonna say, get some proper bait. No, I'm gonna catch a fish with some bread. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wait for the sun to come down a little bit more, for the fishes to come out. I think I've been playing the game all wrong. I think I've been getting that rod out way too early. So that's gonna be the plan. Don't wash my hair as well. It's a bit fucking mental right now. Oh, he's got one! He's got one! Come on! Oh, mate, look at the... Mate, come on! Oh, he's a wriggly bastard. Oh, look at the size of him! Look at the size of him, boys and girls. We've got a massive one on our hands right here. Oh, shit. You ripper, check him out! Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now, fucking hell. Happy days, mate. Can't eat him, he's a bit small, but listen, we've got one on the board. I can go sleep an happy man now, that is a success. One fish on the board, many more to come. Buzzing, I'm buzzing. I can fish, I can catch a fish. It has been proven, you've seen it all on camera. I'm gonna go to bed and happy man. So here we are in Croatia, a nice little 60-kilometre bike ride. Wasn't too bad, nice and cruisy down the coastline. Sitting by the sea right now. I've had a little bit of mooch around the town. I do love it here. I was here last year with my parents, and yeah, I really like this. I like the cities all around Croatia, to be honest with you. They're all very beautiful. The buildings and even the food as well, the bakeries here. The bakeries down on this coast are just second to none. But yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have my bike on me right now, because I want to go and have a big mooch around. But you know, when you're lugging around a bike and walking around, it's just a nightmare. You can't really leave it anywhere, because you need to keep your wits around you in case anyone comes and pinches it. But yeah, that's the one downside to having the big bike with you. I'm going to chill here for the afternoon, and then I'm going to do about another 30 kilometres, because I want to get out of the city for this big ride tomorrow, going into Bosnia. There's going to be a few hills, and last year when I was going through Bosnia, the border patrol were absolute knobheads. So basically I pulled up to the border control and they were like, "Are you bringing anything in with you?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Do you smoke?" I went, "Yes." And he went, "Do you smoke weed?" I went, "No." He went, "Well, can you come over here for me a second?" And he made me take out all my stuff and then put it back in and then send me on my way. So they are a bit of a nightmare on the Bosnian borders, but it is what it is, yeah. And I've also picked up smoking again. A couple of days ago in the hostel, I had a few cheekies, just a couple. And I felt it today going up the hills for sure, but for some reason I brought myself a packet today as well, so I need to kick that habit, that's for sure. I don't really want to be going through Turkey where there are some nasty climbs with cigarette lungs. It'll write me off, so fingers crossed I can kick that habit. I've brought this one pack, that's it, no more after that. The real thing I should do is just throw the pack in the bin, but we're not going to waste money because we don't do that. We're backpackers, we're bike packers. Oh my God, getting out of Split was an absolute nightmare. Chocker blocker, the traffic was mental. Peak summer though, that's what it's going to be like, innit? Just got out of Split though, got greeted by a nice little tailwind, so I've been bolting through here at the minute, just on the coastline, getting ready to come off the coastline as well. Go inland for the first time on this episode, I guess. We've just been on the coastline enjoying life, but look at these little views that we've got right now. Look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? That is beautiful. I've had to stop off for a Magnum. Check this view out here. Can you see that? I'll get me fucking noggin out of the way. Look at that. It's like the Vietnam of Europe, that is. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. But in other news, there is nothing worse than when you are having a Magnum, take a bite out of it, half chocolate drops on the floor. It's like, what is my life coming to? Do you know what I mean? But here we are. We're here. Enjoying it. This is banging, by the way. I've ended up making a little bit of a detour as well. I really want to enjoy these mountains surrounding, so I've decided to go up the lake instead of going across the coastline a little bit longer. But look at this, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think it's just because I'm used to seeing nothing but sea for the past 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many days I've been on this route for. But yeah, it's nice seeing something a little bit different. Cool, it didn't take too long for them views to stop and them hills to start. Oh, I just had a look. Got a tasty little climb. And then I've got a nice little drop down for the big climbs tomorrow. Nothing like warming the legs up after a 100-kilometre cycle, you know what I mean? Oh, and you know what? I don't know if you can tell, you probably can, but my breathing is done in. Them ciggies have got me. They've got me by the balls. Fucking hell, blowing out my arse. Wish me luck. I think we're going into the Balkans between me and you, and getting up that hill weren't as bad on the legs, just on the lungs. I think my legs are finally fit now. I don't have to moan about my gearing on the bike. The only thing I do have to moan about is my lungs being full of smoke. Well, we need to get rid of that habit. I said I'm going to kick it, so after this packet though, we'll get rid of them after this packet. We've got a big climb tomorrow. Let's see how they hold up tomorrow. But the legs are feeling strong at the minute. Very bloody strong. So yeah, the legs and lungs have done the hard work getting up here. Now we get to drop down for sunset. What a time to be alive.
He's only gone a stinker in it. I cannot catch a break at the moment. If it's not the rack, it's the ND filter. if it's not the ND filter, it's me forgetting to charge up my action camera. So I couldn't get no footage yesterday whatsoever because both my cameras were down, which was pretty annoying. It wasn't too bad getting across the border, to be fair. I didn't have no problems like I did last year. The ride as a whole, though, was a bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie to you, but we are here. We did make it to Mostar. We're here in Bosnia. My mission today, more than anything, is to get myself a cevape. A cevape is like, I think it's just like kebab meat, but this is where it's originally came from. So yeah, I've got to try it out. And also got to make a way down to the old bridge before just heading out tomorrow. So this is the moment I've actually been waiting for. Get my hands on a cevape. This is where cevape actually originally came from, and last year I didn't get to try it, so I thought I'd come here and give it a whirl. Not gonna lie, it's not too bad. It's not the best one I've had, but it's not the worst one I've had as well. I had one by a petrol station once, and that was horrible. I had my guts rumbling. With this one, I put it mid-table team, like a Crystal Palace or something. So just pulled up to the Mostar bridge. As you can see, people are getting their little tours on the boats going around here. There's a little diving board over there as well where people can jump off. I say little, it's about 10 metres to be fair. The big one over here, this one, that is 27 metres high. And there's been two guys standing at the top of it for about an hour and a half. And every time someone cheers them to jump off, they just start going like that, asking for money. And if you do want to jump off it yourself, you've got to pay €50 to train how to jump off the bridge. I guess because it is 27 metres high. But the thing is, they do have the Red Bull diving competition here, and it goes up another 10 metres on top, so it'd be 37 metres to be jumping off, which would be seriously high. I've walked over the bridge as well. It doesn't look too hard to jump off. I think I would do it, but that's me saying it down here and not saying it up there, ready to jump in. And we're back on the bike again. Unfortunately for me, I forgot that it was Sunday again. So I've woke up this morning, no breakfast. I had to go to the garage, got myself a pack of Haribos and a bottle of Coke, because that's all it had in there. Only places that are open on a Sunday is a garage. Also picked up the straggler from a few days ago I was meant to ride out a split with. Aaron over there, cycling away. We've literally just came on to the onto the train line now, and it is so cruiser. Just what you need after you've had a tough day's ride in the saddle coming into Bosnia. But look at this, so chill. I mean, the best thing about it is that there's no cars on the road, because the lorry drivers in Bosnia drive like they're absolute madmen, like they want to run you over. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, look at this. This is what we've got all day. 35 kilometres in, I was getting Hank Marvin. Them Haribos weren't pulling through for me, believe it or not. Ended up finding ourselves a little bakery. Got myself 2 wraps, a pizza slice, a sausage roll and a bottle of Coke, £7. That's a steal right there. That back home would cost you about 25 quid. But yeah, also the people of Bosnia are super friendly. This one bloke asked us if we needed any water, and he said the magic words. He went, "Do you want any ice cubes in there?" I don't think you can say anything better to a bike packer than, "Do you want some water and some ice cubes on a hot day like this?" But we keep powering through. The heat is getting to me a bit. It's like we're in the desert. I say we're in the desert. It's just the wind that's coming at me is so hot. It's just warm, hitting your face. But this is what we're dealing with right now. Oh my God. That was a sick shortcut. Fucking hell. You been on that shortcut before, have you? Yeah, always done it. What started off as a cruisy day turned into a not so cruisy day. Oh my God. We just had to climb from hell. It wasn't the elevation on it. It was the no wind. And it's peak day here. Peak day in Bosnia. It's bloody hot. I don't know what degrees it is because I don't have data out here. I don't even think Bosnia has bloody Wi-Fi, to be honest with you.
at the hostel I was just at. Couldn't get no bars, no signals, no net. So yeah, we were still climbing this hill. I thought it was only going to be a 250 metre climb. We're now at 400 metres, so a nice 150 metres of not knowing that you're going to climb 150 metres is disgusting. Disgusting. I've run out of water now as well. We did decide to try and take a shortcut just there, but definitely weren't a shortcut. We did get some shade, but we had to jump off the bikes and push, which was a nightmare. But it is what it is. We're still powering through. Oh, God damn. This is why that hill was there. This is beautiful. Sunday afternoon, beautiful road to be riding on. The views are not too shabby either. I ain't said this for a while, but this is the reason why we do bikepacking. Fuck. I'm loving life at the minute. Got the tunes popping along. Life's good, man. Life is good.
What a day that was. The biggest ride so far of the trip, 150 kilometers. It was incredible. I mean, going through Bosnia was surprising. It was a country that I've not been through before. So yeah, it was a nice trip. I'm quite excited now because every country that I've been through so far, I've already been to. So right now, we're going to be slowly going into countries that I've not been to before. So it's getting me more excited to get into them countries. Currently here in Dubrovnik at the minute. I've actually got to wait here for a week because I've got myself a bike rack, believe it or not. So yeah, I've got to wait on that to get delivered, and also I've got some other packages coming. But yeah, Dubrovnik as a place is pretty beautiful. It's not a bad place to be chilling out for the next week or so. Even though I can't really afford the time off, it's one of these things that if I carried on with that bike rack, it wouldn't end well for my bike. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Let's go.